Top 5 zodiac signs that respond to evil with good. There are people whose lives are tested by pain, betrayal, and injustice. But instead of revenge, they choose goodness. Their strength lies not in harshness, but in their ability to forgive, remain silent, and respond with light where darkness reigns. They seem to carry an invisible fire that does not burn, but purifies. This issue is about such people. Today, I will reveal to you the 5 zodiac signs that respond to evil with good. Not out of naivety or powerlessness, but out of the greatness of their souls, which is stronger than resentment. They cannot be broken, humiliated, or forced to act in darkness. They are born to turn pain into blessings, enemies into shadows, and the blows of fate into new beginnings. Stay with me until the end of this video. You will be surprised at how deeply goodness can change even the most cruel. And if you believe that light always prevails, subscribe right now. Because here, on this channel, we don't just talk about stars. We open the souls of people who turn evil into mercy. The first sign is Capricorn. Capricorn is a person who is capable of doing good even when the world throws stones at him. His calm exterior often misleads those who do not understand the true depth of this sign. He combines strength, intelligence, and amazing endurance. They do not fight, argue, or humiliate. They simply do good when others choose revenge. Their kindness is not the kind that is loud. It manifests itself in actions, in silence, in the ability to support even those who have caused pain. Capricorns do not seek gratitude. It is enough for them to know that they have done the right thing. This is not weakness. It is his strategy, his way of preserving his dignity and superiority. When he is offended, he does not rush into arguments. He stops, remains silent, looks straight into the eyes, and in this gaze there is the calmness of someone who understands that life will put everything in its place. Capricorn does not waste energy on petty conflicts. He chooses a cause, a goal, and moving forward. But when fate brings him face to face with people who have hurt him, he does not seek revenge. On the contrary, he is capable of helping, even if he has heard contempt from them in the past. This is his moral advantage, which imperceptibly destroys his enemies. For there is no greater power than good done to a person who does not deserve it. There is no room for petty malice in his heart. Capricorn sees the world as a system of cause and effect. He knows that if you respond to evil with evil, the chain of pain will never be broken. But if you do good, even when it seems impossible, the situation changes forever. His kindness is cold, calculating, quiet, but it is precisely in it that lies a power that few can understand. Capricorn can withstand any pressure, endure insults, go through humiliation, and still extend a helping hand. Not because of weakness, but because he sees deeper than others. His mind divides people not into friends and enemies, but into those who have taught him and those who need to be taught. Their calmness and lack of aggression are often perceived as coldness. But this coldness is armor under which true humanity burns. Capricorns are not about ostentatious kindness. They do not throw words around or make promises they cannot keep. Their kindness is a meaningful action, and when they do something good, it is always noticeable. Even his enemies eventually admit that he is stronger because he did not allow evil to make him malicious. This is his secret victory. He knows that the best revenge is a calm, confident life without hatred and evil. Capricorn is a master of self-control. He may be cold in his words, but warm in his actions. His kindness does not depend on his mood or sympathies. It is based on the belief that everyone deserves a chance, even those who have hurt him. He is wise. Evil should not be multiplied because it comes back, and so he always chooses a different path. If someone humiliates him, Capricorn does not respond with insults. He shows results. If he is betrayed, he does not seek revenge. He builds a new life in which betrayal no longer has power. If he is underestimated, he silently proves that he can do more. This kindness is not naive, but strategic, intelligent, and thoughtful. Only those who understand the true laws of life act this way. People of this sign often have a reputation for being cold and aloof, but those who know them better understand that their gentleness is a luxury they allow only to the chosen few. When Capricorn chooses forgiveness, it is always a conscious act of strength. They do not do it out of pity. They do it to remain free from inner filth. Their heart does not want to bear the burden of hatred. Therefore, they purify themselves through goodness, and that is what makes them special. Their nobility is not ostentatious, but genuine. Their actions change people, even if they do not admit it. Capricorn does not try to re-educate others. He simply sets an example. And this example is more powerful than 1,000 words. People who once mocked his restraint eventually begin to copy his behavior, because they understand that his way is the most effective. He does not spoil his karma with quarrels, does not waste energy on trifles. He does good not to be seen, but because it is necessary. And that is why life rewards him 100-fold. Capricorn is an example of how inner discipline conquers chaos. When others stir up conflicts, he keeps a cool head and acts wisely. His kindness is like a precise instrument with which he balances the world around him. His actions always have a purpose, and even when he helps an enemy, he knows that this action creates the right balance. He does not seek gratitude, but receives it in return. Because the world always rewards those who are capable of doing good despite pain. And among all the signs, it is Capricorn who proves that goodness is not weakness, but the highest form of strength, that only those who have gone through trials and remained human can understand. The second sign is Leo. Leo is a sign that carries natural grandeur and pride, but at the same time has an amazing ability to respond with kindness, even to the harshest trials. Its strength lies not in aggression, but in an inner light that does not fade even when others try to humiliate or break it. When someone tries to offend Leo, he does not rush into a fight or seek revenge, but simply stands up, straightens his back, and does good, not because he cannot respond, but because he does not want to stoop lower. His path is that of a person who sees beyond pain. His kindness is a challenge to evil, proof that humanity is always stronger than hatred. Leo does not forget insults, but he does not allow them to control him. His heart is so big that there is room in it even for those who do not understand him. He is capable of helping those who once humiliated him because he does not live in the past. His nature is free from pettiness. For Leo, the main thing is his own dignity, and vindictiveness is a sign of weakness for him. When he responds with kindness, it always looks majestic, almost regal. He does not humiliate or settle scores, but simply demonstrates that he is above the situation. His calmness and generosity in moments when others are boiling with anger are stunning, and that is why he commands respect, even from those who are unkind to him. His kindness takes a special form. It is not naivety or a desire to be liked, but a deep understanding that evil dissolves in the light. Leo acts not out of emotion, but out of conviction. When he chooses to forgive, he does not do it for someone else. He does it for himself, so as not to allow darkness to settle in his own soul. This decision is conscious, and that is why it is so powerful. The ability to remain kind when you have been betrayed or set up is not a weakness, but a manifestation of the highest inner strength. Leo possesses this strength naturally. His heart is capable of warming even those who come with coldness. His path is one of confidence, and even when life throws challenges his way, Leo does not allow them to destroy his worldview. His kindness does not mean submissiveness. On the contrary, it is a manifestation of self-control. When he decides to respond to evil with good, it is always an act of strength, not emotion. He understands that a person who is offended has already lost, and so he does not waste energy on petty quarrels, does not explain, does not argue. His actions speak for him, and this calmness always has a stronger effect than any words. Leo does not shout about his nobility. He simply lives in such a way that it becomes obvious to everyone. His life often takes place in front of others, and he knows that every step he takes is being watched. But even under the pressure of attention, he does not change his principles. Leo will always be the one who supports, who gives a chance, even if he never received one himself. There is something incredibly noble about this. His kindness is not ostentatious, but deep, like a breath of strength that comes from within. Even in the most difficult moments, he maintains his dignity, not allowing anger or resentment to take over. His reaction is calmness, which breaks any malice. Leo is able to change the atmosphere around him with his attitude alone. He does not allow himself to be infected by negativity. When others waste their energy on arguments, he takes control of the situation with kindness. He helps those who have fallen, even if they once laughed at his downfall. This is not because he has forgotten. It is because he has grown so much that petty revenge is of no interest to him. His life is an example to others. His ability to remain honest, kind, and generous, even in an unjust world, is his greatest victory. Many try to test Leo's strength, thinking that his power is only external. But when the moment of truth comes, it turns out that this person has incredible inner strength. He does not fall apart from anger or become hardened by pain. On the contrary, it is precisely when he is tested that his true light shines through. Leo knows how to remain kind because he knows that kindness is a weapon that cannot be defeated. Every one of his actions bears the mark of dignity. They can help those who have betrayed them, and they will do so without any fuss, simply because it is the right thing to do. This is not an act of emotion, but an act of self-control. Leos cannot tolerate insincerity and do not waste their time on trivial matters. Their kindness is always grand, like everything else in their lives. If they help for real. If he forgives, he does so sincerely. If he supports, he does so to the end. His generosity knows no bounds, but it is not weak. He can see through people and understands who deserves a second chance and who does not. But even when a person does not deserve it, Leo can act according to his conscience, and by doing so, he rises above them. His path is one of greatness through kindness. He never allows pain to make him malicious, and that is why fate always returns to him what he gives, multiplied, purified, noble. Leo does not seek revenge. His revenge is happiness, dignity, and peace. He knows that malice devours from within, and that goodness, even when done to an enemy, returns with a force that purifies life. And so he chooses the path of light, even when the world casts a shadow on him. His character is a combination of fire and nobility, strength and forgiveness. He does not need applause. He does not seek recognition. It is enough for him to know that he has remained true to himself. And in this lies the true power of Leo. The third sign is Virgo. Virgo is the sign least prone to aggression, but most consistent in responding with kindness where others would have long since exploded. Her way of life is quiet dignity and firm confidence that evil should not be multiplied. When insults are hurled at her, when she is humiliated or provoked, she does not respond with words. Her weapons are intelligence, restraint, and cold politeness, which destroy any attack much more effectively than aggression. She knows how to end the conversation with silence and then do good to those who do not expect it. And that is how she wins. For Virgo, goodness is not a sign of weakness, but a manifestation of principle. She does not allow emotions to control her actions. When others shout, she listens. When someone insults her, she analyzes. She does not perceive evil as a challenge, but rather as proof of someone else's imperfection. And instead of responding with pain, she responds with the power of calm. Her kindness is a clear calculation of the soul, to do the right thing, even if she doesn't want to, even if it hurts. Because that is what her inner code of honor dictates. It is unshakable in her. She is capable of helping even those who have betrayed her. She can stay with a person who has lost everything, even if that person once destroyed her trust. Virgo does not live with resentment because she understands that it poisons the mind and heart. She is used to keeping her life under control and does not allow negativity to take over. Her response to evil is order, clarity, and humanity. She does not raise her voice, does not throw words around, does not waste herself on quarrels. Instead, she builds, heals, and helps. And that is where all her strength lies. When the world becomes harsh, it is Virgo who retains the ability to see logic and justice. She does not seek revenge because she understands that evil always returns to its source. Her calmness irritates those who seek conflict because she cannot be broken. A person who knows how to do good silently, even when despised, is Virgo. She does not do this for approval or gratitude. She simply considers it the only right way. Her life is built on harmony, and even when there is chaos around her, she maintains balance. At work, in relationships, in small things, in everything. She can smile at someone who once humiliated her and help them when they need it. To an outside observer, this may seem naive, but it is not. Virgo remembers everything. She does not forget who did what. But she does not allow memories to dictate her behavior. Her principle is simple: do not repeat the mistakes of others. And so she does not respond to evil with evil, because she sees that this is a trap that the weak fall into. Virgo has an incredible sense of justice. She does not tolerate falsehood and hypocrisy, but she does not humiliate either. She is able to tell the truth, clearly, calmly, without humiliation. Even when the truth is painful, this is her kindness, to give a person a chance to understand without destroying them with words. She heals where others finish them off. And this trait makes her one of the strongest personalities among all the signs. Her strength lies in honesty, precision, and the desire to do the right thing. And when she chooses forgiveness, it is never emotional. It is a decision weighed by the mind and heart. Virgo is not one to show kindness outwardly. She does not talk about how she helps others. She does not flaunt it. Her good deeds often go unnoticed, but that is precisely what makes them pure. She does not seek applause. Her main goal is for everything to be right, honest, and fair. And if this means doing good, even to an enemy, she will do it. Because she doesn't care who deserves good and who doesn't. She just does what needs to be done. When provoked, Virgo remains cool and clear-headed. She may remain silent, but her silence speaks louder than any words. She doesn't shout. She acts. If she is humiliated, she will rise above it. If she is betrayed, she will not destroy herself with pain. She will build something new. Her way of responding to evil is to create something good. And this is the highest form of retribution. Because while others waste their energy on hatred, Virgo spends hers on development. And that is why she always wins. She is not afraid to be kind because she knows that it is her armor. Kindness does not make her vulnerable, it makes her unshakable. People may laugh and call her too soft, but they do not see the main thing. Each of her calm steps is a manifestation of control. She knows that evil always tires first. Her restraint is not indifference, but a strength that cannot be shaken. She takes the blows with dignity, not allowing darkness to touch her heart. When others give up, Virgo simply continues to do the right thing. And that is why the world constantly returns her kindness. Her path is not a battle, but a service to the ideas of purity, harmony, and honesty. And even when life puts her in a situation where everyone else chooses revenge, she remains the one who chooses humanity. Her calmness is the loudest response to any evil. Her honesty is the most accurate weapon. Her goodness is the highest form of justice. And that is why Virgo always rises above, even if at first it seems that she is silent and does nothing. Her actions are invisible, but their consequences are enormous. She does not punish, she purifies, and that is her way of winning. The fourth sign is Aries. Aries is a sign in which fire and kindness are so closely combined that even in the hottest situations, he is able to respond with kindness when others would have exploded long ago. His reactions are quick, his emotions are strong, but behind this directness lies a sincere heart. When offended, it may flare up, but instead of holding a grudge, it lets it go and does something good. Its way of life is action, not revenge. It does not remember evil because it lives for the future. And it is this ability to start with a clean slate that makes it special. Aries is incapable of holding a grudge for long. His energy does not tolerate stagnation. He may speak sharply, he may even shout, but in a minute he will already be offering a helping hand. This is not a weakness. It is his nature, to react with his heart. He does not waste time on revenge because he is more interested in moving forward, building and achieving. Therefore, his kindness often comes as a surprise. He helps even those who once fought against him, simply because he cannot bear to see someone else's pain. His inner honesty does not allow him to be petty. Aries is always sincere in his actions. If he decides to do good, he does it wholeheartedly, without calculation and without conditions, even if this person once betrayed him. He does not play roles or hide his emotions. His kindness is not a strategy or a mask. It is a natural force that comes from the depths of his character. Even in anger, he is incapable of being mean. His soul is pure as fire. It can burn, but it cannot poison. And it is this openness that often becomes a blessing for him. When life throws conflicts his way, Aries goes straight through them. He does not build intrigues or hold grudges. It is easier for him to say everything to your face, clear the air, and move on. Therefore, when he is attacked, he reacts instantly, but does not lock himself in hatred. His outburst is short, but then calmness sets in, and he no longer wishes evil. On the contrary, he can support, help, and even protect someone who was recently his opponent. This is the paradox that makes him so real. He is a warrior, but a warrior with a heart. His strength lies in his directness. Aries does not pretend that everything is fine when there is a storm inside, but he does not allow this storm to destroy himself or others. He releases his emotions, clears the space, and acts according to his conscience again. When others are planning how to retaliate, he is already helping. He doesn't need to see someone suffer. His nature cannot tolerate injustice, even if that person once hurt him. His kindness does not depend on the past. It is a reflection of his inner code of honor. He has a rare trait. He forgets evil as quickly as he feels anger. And this short memory for insults is a blessing. Because where others hold on to poison for years, Aries is already laughing, joking, working, helping. His heart is incapable of not forgiving. And even when he says, "never again," he will still give a chance, because he cannot do otherwise. His energy is directed toward life, not destruction. He does not waste his time on revenge. That is not his way. His way is action, movement, victory over himself. Aries can do good even to those who have openly betrayed him, and not because of weakness, but because of a strength that does not need petty satisfaction. When he sees a person in trouble, he does not ask who they are or what they have done. He acts, he helps, he saves. And only then can he remember that there was once something between them. His kindness is impulsive but sincere. It is not calculated, weighed, or thought out. It just is, like a breath, like a fire that burns because it cannot help but burn. His strength lies in the fact that he does not hold darkness within himself. If someone has hurt him, he will initially react emotionally, but then he will inevitably find the strength to forgive. And this forgiveness is genuine, without ostentatious nobility, without drama, just an inner decision. I don't want to carry this anymore. And that's it. And that's what frees him from the burden that others carry for years. His kindness comes not from his mind, but from his heart. But it always works. People who once did him harm often seek his support because they feel calm around him. He does not hold a grudge. He does not seek revenge. He just moves on. When the world becomes harsh, Aries is one of those who reminds others that humanity should not disappear. His actions are simple but powerful. He can lift up a person who has fallen, even if they once laughed at him. He can support those who have offended him because he does not want to repeat the mistakes of others. And this is where his greatness lies. He is not perfect. He is hot-tempered, emotional, direct. But he is good. Truly without masks, without caution. His kindness is not peacefulness, but courage. Because to respond with kindness where malice is expected requires considerable strength. And Aries has it. He does not allow himself to be petty, even when surrounded by injustice. He wins not with shouting or insults, but with action. His deeds are the best response to any evil. And although he does not strive for ostentatious holiness, it is his honesty and open heart that make him an example to others. because good done without hesitation is always stronger than evil that has been planned for a long time. And Aries is living proof of that. The fifth sign is Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a person who is capable of doing good even through a storm of injustice. His nature is a combination of fire, truth, and generosity. He can be blunt to the point of harshness, but there is always honesty in his words. And even when life challenges him, he does not respond with evil. Because Sagittarius does not seek revenge, he believes that everyone will get what they deserve. His response to evil is not words, but actions. He simply continues to live with dignity, do good, and help those around him. And this is what puts him far ahead, leaving his offenders in the shadow of their own malice. Sagittarius is not capable of holding a grudge for long. His nature is too open to darkness. He may be indignant, say everything directly to someone's face, but the next day he will extend a helping hand to the one who betrayed him yesterday. And not because he has forgotten, but because he does not want to live with poison. His soul craves movement, development, new horizons, and hatred keeps him in place. Therefore, he does not allow it to settle inside him. His way of revenge is kindness that is not expected. And when he does good to his enemy, it always hits harder than any sharp word. He believes in the power of justice, but not the kind that is established through fear, but the kind that is born of humanity. If he is humiliated, he does not seek ways to retaliate, but simply shows how to live according to one's conscience. If he is betrayed, he does not set traps or slander. He silently walks away, leaving a clean path behind him, and then is still able to help that same person when they find themselves in trouble. His nobility is natural, not ostentatious. He does not play the role of the good guy, he simply is one. And so the world often returns his kindness where he least expects it. His kindness is not sentimental. It is intelligent, deep, and thoughtful. Sagittarius always sees a little further. When someone is angry, he understands that it is not evil, but pain. When someone is rude, he sees that fear is behind it. And so he does not respond with aggression. His heart knows how to separate a person from their actions. It is this ability that makes him one of the wisest of the fire signs. His inner rule is simple. Don't stoop to the level of those who have offended you. Better to rise above. And they rise above, not with words, but with deeds, not demonstratively, but genuinely. Sagittarius can be harsh with the truth, but this harshness always comes from good intentions. They do not humiliate or finish off. Their sincerity is a way to help a person see themselves from the outside. And even when the truth is painful, there is no malice in it. He has no time for intrigue because he lives by ideas. And when he is hurt, he does not despair. He finds meaning in it. His kindness is his armor. It does not allow the world to make him cynical. He can see potential even in those who once betrayed him. Sagittarius does not carry a list of grievances in his heart. He sees more than others, and therefore can forgive without losing his dignity. His kindness does not mean weakness. He does not allow himself to be used, but he does not become harsh either. His response to any meanness is calmness and success. He does not argue, he acts. He does not prove that he is better, he simply shows it. And those who once despised him eventually see that he has risen, while evil has remained below. His world is built on the principle, I do not respond in kind. Sagittarius understands that life itself sets priorities. He does not believe in punishment, but he believes in balance. And when he is offended, he does not wait for revenge. He does good and moves on. And this strategy always works. People who once treated him unfairly often return, admitting that they were wrong, because the world responds to the pure energy he carries. His ability to help even his enemies is not a trait of saints, but a manifestation of inner strength. He understands that if a person does evil, it is their problem, not his. And he is not going to let the actions of others determine his state of mind. He chooses peace, action, and inspiration. And so his kindness does not lose its power, even if the world around him is cruel. He may be disappointed, but he is not broken. And that is what makes him strong. Not anger, but the ability to remain human. He has an amazing combination of fire and wisdom. He burns, but he does not burn. His words are direct, but there is no poison in them. His actions are decisive, but not destructive. When faced with injustice, he does not give up. He responds by doing better. His kindness is a form of protest against evil. He proves that strength lies not in revenge, but in the ability to remain pure. And this purity becomes his greatest victory. Sagittarius is not one to conform to evil. He follows his own path without losing his inner light. Even when provoked, he smiles and moves on, knowing that the truth is always on his side. He helps when others turn away. He supports when everyone else is silent. And this ability to respond with kindness where everyone expects anger makes him invincible. Because true strength is not the ability to fight, but the ability to carry light, even when surrounded by darkness. And this is what sets Sagittarius apart from everyone else. He does not fight. He wins within kindness.